ಜಾಗ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್.
Before we begin, I request everyone to kindly turn off their phones. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Salutations to that Guru who is the Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. I bow down to that Guru who can create, sustain and destroy. A Guru is limitless.
Having recited that, a very warm and pleasant morning to all the dignitaries on and off the dais, the faculty members and all the students present here. I am Atharv Mehta and along with me is Ms. Arushi Singh from 3rd BA LLB, and we take this opportunity as an absolute honor to welcome you all on this auspicious occasion of celebrating our Gurus. In our journey through the corridors of education, we have been fortunate to have teachers who have inspired us, motivated us, and believed in us when we sometimes didn't believe in ourselves. Your unwavering dedication, your patience, and your willingness to go the extra mile have made all the difference. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rotarian Mr. Raja Ram to present a song to seek the blessings of the Lord Almighty and begin the event with alacrity.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಯ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತಾ ಈ ದಿನ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೂ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಪುರಸ್ಕೃತರಿಗೂ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಕವಿ ಕುವೆಂಪುರವರ ಒಂದು ಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಗುರು ನಮನ ಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸ್ತಾ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः महेश्वरः गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः अंतरतमनि गुरु हे आत्मनमोहारी अंतरतमनि गुरु हे आत्मनमोहारी जटिल कुटिल अंतरंग बहुभाव विपिन संचारी जटिल कुटिल अंतरंग बहुभाव विपिन संचारी हे आत्मनमोहारी अंतरतमनि गुरु हे आत्मनमोहारी अंतरतमनि गुरु जनुम जनुम शतकोटि संस्कार परम चरम संस्कारी जनुम जनुम शतकोटि संस्कार परम चरम संस्कारी अंतरतमनि गुरु हे आत्मनमोहारी अंतरतमनि गुरु हे आत्मनमोहारी हे आत्मनमोहारी अंतरतमनि गुरु हे आत्मनमोहारी अंतरतमनि पाप पुण्य नारहित रुद्रलीला रूप अरूप विहारी पाप पुण्य नारहित रुद्रलीला रूप अरूप विहारी अंतरतमनि गुरु हे आत्मनमोहारी अंतरतमनि गुरु हे आत्मनमोहारी हे आत्मनमोहारी अंतरतमनि हे आत्मनमोहारी हे आत्मनमोहारी हे आत्मनमोहारी
Thank you, sir. That indeed was very euphonious and positive. Now, I would like to most humbly invite our beloved principal, Professor Dr. J. Mallikarjunaya, sir, to render the welcome address.
most distinguished teachers and dignitaries, the days, my dear colleague friends, student friends, and the esteemed office bearers and members of the Rotary Club, Bengaluru, Unda. I take this opportunity to stand before you and welcome all of you for this auspicious occasion. Be it the mother, father, friend, the whole environment, or a formal teacher in your classroom. In the lives of all of us, we have teachers who shaped us, who brought us to whatever we are today. To commemorate the contribution of those selfless souls, today we are here to celebrate the Teachers' Day and also in fond memory of great teacher Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. Well, it is said, ಹಿಂದೆ ಗುರು ಮುಂದೆ ಗುರಿ ಅರಿತವರ ಬಾಳು ತುಂಬ ಹಿರಿಮೆಯ ಗರಿಯೋ ಗರಿ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಗುರು ಇಲ್ವೋ ಮುಂದೆ ಗುರಿ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅವರ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆ ಅನಾವರಣಗೊಳ್ಳದೇ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ದು ಅಂತ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಗುರುವಿನ ಮಹತ್ವವನ್ನ ತಿಳಿಸಿಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಷಯ. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸುಸಂದರ್ಭದಂದು ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಉಲ್ಲಾಲ್ದವರು ನನ್ನನ್ನ ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸಿ ಈ ದಿನದಂದು ಒಂದು ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಗೈದಿರುವ ಕೆಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರನ್ನ ಪುರಸ್ಕರಿಸಬೇಕು, ಅಭಿನಂದಿಸಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಡೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂತ್ ಅವರು ಕೇಳಿಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. For this auspicious program, we have today few of the teachers who have contributed their life in shaping the life of children. We will be felicitating them today. Thus, I take this opportunity to extend a very hearty welcome to those recipients of the felicitation. Firstly, Professor C.S. Patil, Sri Karuna Bilagare, and Sri T.J. Renuka Prasad, and Sri Ranganath Rao are the teachers who will be felicitated in a while from now. So, first of all, while I extend a very hearty welcome to all four of them, I request Mr. Felicitation, the member of Rotary Club, and Madam Kavya Mahesh to please come on stage and present them a sampling and welcome them, please.
Someone from Rotary can
Felicitation and Madam Kavya Mahesh. ಕರುಣಾ ಬೆಳಗರಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಶೇಷಾಚಲ ಅವರು ಸ್ಯಾಮ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. CS ಪಾಟೀಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಶೇಷಾಚಲ ಅವರು ಸ್ಯಾಮ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿ. ತನ್ಮೂಲಕ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಸರ್. ಮೇಡಮ್ ಕಾವ್ಯ ಮಹೇಶ್ ಅವರು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಟಿ.ಜೆ. ರೇಣುಕಾ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ರಂಗನಾಥ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಯಾಪ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ರೇಣುಕಾ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ವರ್ಷಾಗರು ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. Thank you. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರನ್ನ ಅಭಿನಂದಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಉದಯ್ ಭಾಸ್ಕರ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅವರನ್ನ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಸುಮಾ ಜನಾರ್ದನ್ ಅವರು ಸಾಬೀರ್ ನೀಡೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಸುಮಾ ಜನಾರ್ದನ್ ಅವರು ಉದಯ್ ಭಾಸ್ಕರ್ ಅವರನ್ನ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸೋದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಫುಲ್ಲಾದ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆದಂತಹ ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂತ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಸಾಬೀರನ್ನ ನೀಡೋ ಮೂಲಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಇಂದು I have a proud student of mine whom I taught at S.C. Nandi Matla College, Bagalkot, who is here to give a contextual address. A very hearty welcome to you, my dear. And may I request Sheshachala to present a sapling to Madhurikation. Thank you. I extend a very warm welcome to all my colleague friends and also all students on this auspicious occasion. Once again, a very hearty welcome to members of office bearers and members of the Rotary Club Bengaluru. Welcome all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now welcome our most beloved principal, Dr. J. Mallikarjunaya, sir, and I request the ma'am to kindly present him with the sapling. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request all the dignitaries to render their floral tribute to the portrait of the great teacher, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan.
ಮಾತಾಡಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ತಕ್ಷಣ
Thank you, dignitaries. As Henry Adams said, a teacher affects eternity. One can never tell where their influence stops. As we stand here today, we want you to know that your hard work and dedication have not gone unnoticed. Your influence extends far beyond the classroom, shaping our dreams and aspirations. Your belief in us has given us the confidence to chase our goals and reach for the stars. Hence, I would like to call upon Mr. Prabhakar Prakalik Deshpande, Legal Head, Geo Infocom Limited, to present the Teachers' Day address.
My dear teachers, dear students, distinguished guests,
and the staff. As you all know, we're all here to celebrate Teachers' Day. And each and every individual is aware, he knows that he will come across a teacher he will never forget in his life. Today, I'm here as a student because I have my beloved teacher, your principal, Mallikarjuna sir, and one more brilliant teacher who taught me the jurisprudence and many other subjects in my law college, our beloved Gaurav sir. And I have my friend, the close friend, Mr. Mahantesh Pariwala. He is also a lecturer here. So the only qualification I have here today to be as the student, to be on this platform. In the beginning, we all heard Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devu, Maheshwaraha. It's very a popular shloka and mantra we do recite from Guru Mantra. The knowledge and the wisdom is very important. For all sufferings, ignorance is the only reason for all our sufferings. And for all existential problems, the lack of harmony is the cause. So when I say ignorance, the ignorance can be eliminated through the knowledge. Definitely not through the information. So when I say it is a knowledge, there must be someone who can give that knowledge to us. It's none other than the gurus and teachers. So teacher can eradicate the ignorance. Why we give so much of importance to the teachers? Veda declares Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. It's because of Guru is the only personality who can eradicate your ignorance. That much of importance is given to the Guru. Rigveda tells, Anu Bhadro Kutavo Yantu Vishwataha. Let the noble thoughts come to us from every corner of the world. The source of that wisdom, the source of that knowledge is our Gurus, our teachers. I am looking at watch because I know Professor Mallikarjuna is a very disciplined person. He will not tolerate any kind of enemy discipline as far as the timing is concerned. The role of a teacher in everybody's life has a paramount interest. A teacher can kindle your passion. A teacher can nurture your passion. A teacher can show the way. When I was doing my LLM, Mallikarjuna sir used to teach us the judicial process. As you know, everybody is aware that how he teaches. First of all, the first and foremost, the very noticeable priority is that he is always a nicely well dressed man. Very disciplined. And the way he teaches, exactly, I still remember the Rupert Crash, the line by line, idiom by idiom, phrase by phrase, how he is able to teach us. It is not just because of he is a teacher. It is not just because of he is getting a salary and he is teaching. No. It's a noble profession for him. It is his inner passion to teach. You can very well recognize while teaching the passion. We cannot bring that passion by paying salary. In the heart of the heart, one should have that quality. So we are all blessed to have such a teachers amongst us. So almost it's after more than 20 plus years, I have an opportunity to come here and to greet my teacher on this occasion. And as a law student, you know very well about the jurisprudence. Only students will study while studying LLB or LLM, then after that nobody will read the subject. Very, very dry subject. Godapur sir taught us the jurisprudence. His teaching is brilliant. Very, very juicy. How he teaches the dry subject like jurisprudence in such a manner, you must have that experience. Because when I first saw Godapur sir, I was in BCom actually, not had taken admission to LLB. Our law college and commerce college were both together in that building. Godapur sir is a very good quiz master. He used to conduct a quiz for the law students. And the commerce students were allowed as not as a participant, but as just spectators. If any of the questions is unanswered, it will be passed to the spectators. I have taken some 2 or 3 chocolates from Godapur sir when I was in BCom. So after joining the law college, he taught us IPC. He taught us jurisprudence at LLM. You must have seen the book Deloitte Jurisprudence. To approach the subject is very, very challenging. But Godapur sir used to teach it, and he will take us to the extract first, then to the topic, then to the complete text. I am really blessed to have such a great masters. Today, we all remember in Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, the great personality who made this day dedicated to all the teachers. When we say Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, it is not just a simile, it is not just a metaphor, it is not just a rhetorical, just a statement, it has a meaning in it. Our Vedas, the Upanishad, the sacred text, all unequivocally, without giving any room for any confusion, declares that the very first sacred invocation mantra of Isha Vasya, Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purna, Purnamudapchate, Purnasya Purnamadaya, Purnamevavashishyate. This is the ultimate of that wisdom. What is that? We think that we are Apurna, we think that we are very small, limited, but a teacher who will kindle the passion within your heart and see that it is getting nurtured and show you the way. Professor said, ಮುಂದೆ ಗುರಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಹಿಂದೆ ಗುರು ಇರಬೇಕು. ಈ ಗುರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಗುರು ಎರಡು ಒಟ್ಟೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸಾಗಬೇಕು. ಆಗ ನಾವು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದನ್ನು ಸಾಧಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸಂಗತಿಯನ್ನು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಇಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಭ್ರಮೆ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ತಂತ್ರದ ಒಂದು ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬದುಕಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಜನರಿಗೆ we think that information is everything because it's the age of information. Only by having YouTube, only by having PDFs in your mobile and system, we think that we know everything and why teachers. No, that's a misconception. Information is not a knowledge. Knowledge is not a wisdom. There is a whole lot of difference between these things. When you meet a person in face to face, the amount of communication happens between the eyes. Only lowers can understand and disabled students can understand. A teacher can understand. Because when a teacher teaches out of his heart, okay, he communicates. That communication, that presence teaches many things. That is very, very important. So it's an occasion to remember we are remembering our teachers and they are remembering their teachers. This is a Guru Parampara. Since the time immemorial, this is happening and this will go on. No technology, no internet, no YouTube will replace the Guru. Never, never. Though the very source of knowledge is in the heart of the heart, but we need someone to show that, yes, that is the source. Such a brilliant personality needs to be respected. I am happy that today my friend and my professor, my beloved teacher, has given me this opportunity to be amongst you and to address on this auspicious day of Teachers' Day. I will not waste your time, okay? I thank you, everyone, okay? I respect all my teachers. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Deshpande, for your insightful address. We are extremely delighted and grateful to have such distinguished dignitaries present among us and to introduce our guests of honor. I may now like to invite on stage Rotarian Ms. Suma Janardhan.
Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to introduce all the guests. It's my pleasure. And I'm going to introduce our first guest, is Professor T.J. Renuka Prasad. He is also known as the Biopark Man. Developed a rich bio-geo hydroparks spanning 650 acres. Professor T.J. Renuka Prasad is a well-respected retired professor of geology at Bangalore University. Today, he is recognized as a primary force behind the 650 acres bio-geo hydropark at the Gnanabharati campus in Bengaluru. Professor T.J. Renuka Prasad has had a distinguished career spanning 4 decades as an academician and has contributed to the various spheres of socio, economic, and environmental development. The now retired senior bureaucrat and forest officer, Dr. Ellappa Reddy, has sowed the seeds for 110-acre forest. Professor T.J. Renuka Prasad became involved with this project in 2014 and went on to develop and enrich an additional 550 acres mini forest of his own, increasing the total acre of the biodiversity park around 650 acres. Through his academic work, as well as an export consultant to various government agencies like the BDA, BBMP, Central Groundwater Board, and Government of Karnataka, he has worked on various projects like water resource management, hydrogeology, groundwater, forest hydrology, water body development, ecological restoration and rejuvenation, and biodiversity improvement. In 1999, Professor Renuka Prasad started his journey as a hydrogeologist in the Gnanabharati campus. He was involved in the construction of check dams. He was appointed as officer on special duty for Bangalore University land encroachment.
He was officially appointed as a coordinator of Biodiversity Park. With his dedication, passion, and devotion to the biopark, he soon became known as the Biopark Man. A firm believer in the participatory movement, Professor Renuka Prasad involves the local communities and has worked with Lions and Rotary Clubs to create mini forests to increase the green cover, including the increase of surface and groundwater levels. He has worked with Collins Aerospace for water bodies construction. In addition to all of the above, he has fulfilled his duties to his full-time teaching job at Bangalore University. On the recommendation of the VC and the DCM to continue as a special officer for the biopark after his retirement. He continued working even. ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ನಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋಣ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಬ್ಬ ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಪುರುಷನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ದಿಟ್ಟ ಮಹಿಳೆ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಹಾಗೇನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ರೇಣುಕಾ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಜರ್ನಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರ ಧರ್ಮಪತ್ನಿಯವರಾದಂತಹ ವಸುಂಧರಾ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅವರ ಬೆನ್ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇದ್ದು ಅವರ ಯಶಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕಾರಣರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸೋಣ. It's a pleasure to have such a dignitary in today's event. Welcome you, sir. Thank you. I'm going to introduce the other guest for today's event. It is Channabasanagowda S. Patil, sir. He worked as a lecturer in physics in Jesus College, Harvard during 98 to 2001. Worked as a lecturer in physics in SDM College of Engineering and Technology, Harvard during 2001 and 2002. Cleared UPSC in 2002 and joined India Meteorological Department, Pune, MO Science and Technology, Government of India in 2002. Some of the project managements are, he has guided 25 postgraduate students for project work, guided the officers, trainees of advanced trained Group A and Group B officers of state government and disaster weather events. Some of the departmental trainings which he has successfully completed are successfully completed 1 year MET GR training and successfully completed the foundation training program for scientists and technologists. Participated successfully in the program of negotiation strategies in the work environment for scientists and participated in the program on Know the Atmosphere You Live In, organized by Institute of Advanced Research in Science, held at Indian Institute of Technology. Participated in the training program of climate change, impact assessment, and adaptation to climate change. And it's a pleasure to have such a dignitaries in this event with us. We welcome you. We heartily welcome you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I would like to invite on stage Rotarian Mr. Sundaresh to introduce the guests of honor.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಯ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ನಾನು ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ಎಂ ರಂಗನಾಥ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಲು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ವಿ ರಂಗನಾಥ್ ಅವರು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ವಿಜಯಪುರದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ BSc ಕಲಿತರು. BScನಲ್ಲಿ 38 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಸುದೀರ್ಘ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಆಗಿ 2014ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿವೃತ್ತಿ ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಕಾಲೇಜು ಜನರಿಂದ ನಾಟಕದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಲವು ತೋರಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ 100ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ನಾಟಕಗಳನ್ನು ಅಭಿನಯಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಹಲವು ನಾಟಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರ್ದೇಶನತ್ವ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಕಾಶವಾಣಿ ನಾಟಕ ವಿಭಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯ್ಕೆಯಾಗಿ ಕಳೆದ 30 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಆಕಾಶವಾಣಿಯ ಮತ್ತು ದೂರದರ್ಶನದ ಹಲವು ನಾಟಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಭಿನಯಿಸಿದ್ದು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಹಾಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ಇತರ ಕಡೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ನಾಟಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕ್ರೀಚಿತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಭಿನಯಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. BSNL ರಾಜ್ಯ ಮಟ್ಟದ ನಾಟಕ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಭಿನಯಿಸಿ 2 ಬಾರಿ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ನಟನಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ವಾರಾಣಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದ ಅಖಿಲ ಭಾರತ ನಾಟಕ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ನಾಟಕ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಗಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಅಂತರಂಗ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಂಧ್ಯಾ ಕಲಾವಿದರ ತಂಡಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗಲೂ ನಾಟಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಪಾತ್ರ ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಪರಿಚಾರಕರಾಗಿ ಹಾಸ್ಯ ಪ್ರಪಿತಾಮಹ TP ಕೈಲಾಸಂ ರವರ ಹಾಸ್ಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ 400ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಡೆ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಿರಿಯ ಸಾಹಿತಿಗಳಾದ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ವಿ ಸೀತಾರಾಮಯ್ಯ, ಹಾಸ್ಯ ಜಾಗೃತರ BG GP ರಾಜಾರತ್ನಂ, ಆನ ಕೃಷ್ಣರಾಯರು, KV ಅಯ್ಯರ್ ಜ್ಞಾನಪೀಠ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ವಿಜೇತರ ಬದುಕು, ಬರಹ ಹಾಗೂ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾಡಿನಾದ್ಯಂತ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸ ನೀಡಿ ಜನಪ್ರಿಯರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. DV ರಾಜಾರಾಮ್ ಅವರ ಮತ್ತು ಮಂಕುತಿಮ್ಮನ ಕಗ್ಗ ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯರ ಭಜಗೋವಿಂದಂ ಬಗ್ಗೆಯೂ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸ ನೀಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಲವಾರು ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಹಿರಿಯ ಕವಿಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪರಿಚಯಾತ್ಮಕ ಲೇಖನಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೆಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅನೇಕ ಸಂಘ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಇವರನ್ನು ಸನ್ಮಾನಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ದೂರದರ್ಶನದ ಬೆಳಗು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಶ್ರೀ ವಿ ರಂಗನಾಥ್ ರಾವ್ ಅವರು ಪರಿಶೀಲಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Now I take the opportunity of welcoming Karana Vegade, who is the proud son of Sri late Ravi Vegade and Lalita Vegade. Karana Vegade is inspiring hundreds of young minds to their best works. He spearheads Pratna School, which accommodates 7,500 kids, 400 teachers, and some amazing kids who inspire him to do his best. After pursuing his master's in education from Birmingham University, it was great opportunity to work in his school where his father started. He believes learning is a lifelong experience. Together with his wife Lakshmi Vegade, who is also here, he is able to guide and inspire people across the globe by setting up schools and learning centers. Welcome, Prema. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call upon Mr. Srikanth, President, Floral Rotary Club, to kindly introduce our respected Chief Guest and Guest of Honors for the occasion.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಯ ರೂವಾರಿಯಾದ ಸರ್ವಪಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಧಾಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವರ ಚರಣಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಿಸುತ್ತಾ, I want all of you to chant with me that shloka. Are you ready? Yes. Guru Brahma, yes. Guru Brahma, yes. Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave. It gives me immense pleasure in introducing one of the guests of honor today, Dr. J.M. Mallikarjunaya, the principal of this esteemed college. He is also managing other 5 colleges in addition to this. You know how hard it will be to manage 6 institutions at the same time. The teachers, they create the future generations. Probably one fine day all of you will come here and I can see some of the future judges, district judges, chief justice of India coming from KL Law College. Dr. Mallikarjunaya did his BA from Gulbarga University, BA from Gulbarga University, LLB from Gulbarga, LLM from Karnataka University, PhD from Karnataka University, Dhaka. He has served as lecturer in SC Nandimat College, Bagalkot, B. Vella Law College, Belgaum, VS Law College, Bellary. Currently serving as Keli Society Law College, Bengaluru from 2002 till date, that is almost 22 years and counting. Membership of various statutory bodies of universities and autonomous institutions. Member of Board of Studies, Bangalore University. Member of Board of Studies, Goa University, Christ University, KSLU Hubli, JSS Law College Mysore, JSS Law College, KSLU Hubli, KT Technological University. External evaluator of PhD theses submitted to NSLU, Chairman Board of Studies, KLE Technologies, custodian KSLU Digital Evaluation Center, guided more than 8 students for LLM dissertation. That is a big round of applause. He is also into writing. He has written some books and publications, editor-in-chief, KLE Law Journal, an annual law peer review law journal, editor-in-chief, Anthology on Law and Privacy, a book with ISBN number so and so, and he has other academic details or visiting faculty to MBA program at National Law School of Indian University, Bangalore. Participated and presented several papers on law topics at various national and international conferences, symposiums, seminars, etc. Published 7 articles in various reputed journals like Indian Bar Review, Cochin University Law Review, etc. Received CSR Award for Excellence as Eminent Director of Leading Institute of Law by Competition Success Review Publishing House in 2020. We welcome Dr. A. Malik. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce and welcome Rotarian District Governor Uday Kumar Bhaskar. Rotary is the other name for service. Rotary is there for almost 118 years. For the year 23-24, the motto is, the theme line is creating hope in the world. That means every day there is a sunrise and a new hope. In his name we have Udaya Bhaskara. So every day there is a sunrise. In between you have got Kumara. Ever young, ever charming, always smiling. It gives me pleasure to welcome Rotarian DU Uday Kumar Bhaskara, a Rotary Bangalore Kaban Park, and was the 8th president of the club in the year 2003-2004. The club got its unique identity of winning the most innovative project of the year award for JAS, Jar Access and Speech Software, which enables the computer keyboard on server as a voice-enabled interface. This was in partnership with Anne Foundation of New York, and this project supports several blind schools across the city of Bangalore and Karnataka. He pioneered the new concept of interact clubs for the District 3190, Rotary for the Tiny Tots, and started 20 clubs in 2 years as chairman. It's not a small achievement, 20 clubs in 2 years. I'm struggling with just one club now. Over the years, he served in vital roles in the district of Assistant Governor, Director International Service, Director CSR, Board Meeting Coordinator, and as a District Deputy Trainer. This experience has taught him more than what he could ever impact. The best experience in his Rotary career was being the District Director for Club Service, wherein several first-time initiatives were introduced by the district. He helped redesign and reformat the concept of club service programs in one of the toughest phases of COVID-19 pandemic. He is a regular contributor and major donor to the Rotary Foundation. A native of the city of Bangalore, he grew up in joint family, imbibing good human values and the principles of peaceful coexistence. He studied at the National High School and later enrolled in the Satya Sai University for graduation under the direct blessings and guidance of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, who remains his spiritual mentor and guide. His career began with the Vaishya Bank Limited before he ventured out to begin his entrepreneurial journey by incubating wrappers and packers, a manufacturing industry for paper corrugated boxes, and has successfully managed the business for the last 27 years and remains its managing partner today. He is additionally the director of QED Agro Systems Private Limited, the makers of color sorters used in the rice and pulses industry. He is the founder and CEO of Karunaratma Fine Art, creators of world-class brass paintings. The first 4 paintings were donated to raise the funds for the End Polio campaign through an auction held in the presence of RI President 2015-16 K.R. Ravindran in Bengaluru. This unique art is set to go across the globe shortly. A big round of applause, please. He has been the secretary of KCPMA, Karnataka Corrugated Boxes Manufacturers Association. He is a lifetime trustee of Sri Lalita Devi Trust, which propagates the chanting of Lalita Sahasranama. He is a member of Board of Studies of BMS University. Born to Sri Bhaskara Kantaraj Shetty and Srimati Manoranjit Amma, he is married to Radhika Bhaskara, who is a member of the Indian Mill Club of Bangalore Southwest and an active partner in all his endeavors. He is a well-loved member of his extended family of 3 sisters, 2 brothers, and nieces and nephews. He believes in simple and peaceful living and reflects a positive attitude to life. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome again Rotarian District Governor Vijay Kumar Bhaskara. Welcome, Mr. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, it would be my absolute honor to request Mr. Uday Bhaskara, sir, and along with him, Mr. Prabhakar Mutalik Deshpande, sir, and Mr. Shrikant, sir, to felicitate our guests of honor on behalf of the whole KD Law College and the Rotary Club Floral. Mr. C.S. Patil, sir. Please give a huge round of applause. Please give a huge round of applause.
ಇದನ್ನ ಫ್ಲಾಶ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಕೈವೇ ಸಿಗ್ತಾರೆ.
Thank you, sir, for honoring and felicitating our respected guest of honor. Now, I may like to most humbly request our guest of honor, Mr. C.S. Patil, to kindly come up and give the felicitation response.
Good morning, Honorable Principal, Dr. Mallikarjuna sir, President Sri Kant sir, and other dignitaries, professors, scholars, students. I am very thankful for felicitation and unique honor conferred on me on this Teachers' Day celebration. It is my pleasure to address on this happy occasion. Guru or teacher means the one who awakens the
deep spiritual consciousness inside. Guru plays very important role in elevating the wisdom of the student. Teaching and learning are simultaneous processes. A teacher learns while he or she is teaching. We are all born with one intense curiosity to learn. Encouraging students to arouse their curiosity is an important part of education. Curiosity is key to learning. To accomplish any work, curiosity is a must. Curiosity, if it is a curiosity, it becomes an effortless effort. I advise all my youngsters to develop curiosity, to learn or to do any, to accomplish any work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your perseverant words. Now, I take this as my absolute honor to invite on the dais our next guest of honor, Sri Karna Belagere, President, Pratna School, Bengaluru, to grace this occasion with his wise words. Please.
A very good morning to everybody present here. Respected dignitaries on the stage. My cousin, Terry, Sundaresh, his wife Archana, my beloved wife, my business partner, co-founder of our new school, Prarthana Word School, which is opening next year. And to all the wonderful teachers, professors present here. Of course, not to forget all the emerging, charismatic lawmakers who will go on to play different important roles in this society. I thank each one of you for having me here. After a wonderful introduction, there's not much to say about myself. I would like to say a few other things which I had not mentioned in the introduction. Apart from leading and inspiring hundreds of children through my schools, I also enjoy life, enjoy music. I like to take beautiful walk in nature, look at the sky, sing songs in the bathroom, eat some good food, spend a lot of time with friends and family. Totally enjoy life. How many of you do? Are you all alive?
Yes.
I'm feeling really bit weird to be amongst this experienced crowd, these dignitaries here, and it's an absolute pleasure to be a part of such elite group, to be recognized and to be honored here. I'm really grateful. Well, today I was thinking, let me ask all of you, especially the ones who are here sitting patiently in the last almost couple of hours, just a question. As young law students, as youngsters, what do you think is the most important skill that one should possess, especially in this society, in this world we live in? Sorry? Wow. Did you steal my phone? I wrote the speech on phone. That's exactly what I was about to get at. Communication is one of the most important skills which one should have. I think effective and efficient communication is one of the ways to be successful in anything we take up, right? Other things matter, but the degree, the mark, everything else is, of course it matters, but if you don't have a good communication skill, it's not just talking, right? You have to have skill in your write-ups, skill in the way you present things, skill in the way you write. So how do we upgrade our skill set? How do we make ourselves the best possible versions which we can live in? Is there a software upgrade we have? We might not have a software upgrade, but definitely we have many other upgrades which we can go through in our lives. One simple way to effectively communicate or to be better at communication is to just practice, right? To practice whatever we want to talk, we want to communicate, standing in front of a mirror, or to share our views, visions with the right set of friends, friends who can inspire you, who can support you, who can motivate you to speak your vision. How many of us have such friends? Or are we too pulled into this norms of the society which says just have friends who can spend some time with you, go to the movies, go out in the night, and then next day morning we don't know each other much. It's very important to upgrade ourselves so that we can achieve, we can be the best versions of ourselves. How many of you have the habit of reading? Not your subject books. That we should always have. Just quite a few, right? We are also very good. We are also distracted. We are also pulled into other things which attract us, but basically distract us. And we forget the real beauty of the knowledge which we get, the experience which we get by reading. How many of you listen to podcasts? How many of you listen to music? I'm not saying it's bad, it's really good. How many of you go to concerts, to shows? Right? How many of you really enjoy life so much that you cry, you laugh, you celebrate it? How many of you are bathroom singers? Right? We need to be, come on. There is a Sonu Nigam, Shreya Ghoshal inside. Now, only when we really at least figure out if there is Shreya Ghoshal or Sadhu Gokila, we will know who we are and what we are. But if we don't even put an effort, but we just go by this wave of social media and other distractions which we are pulled into, we will never really know who we are. There's a great saying by one philosopher. His name is Victor, I forgot the second name. But he says, listen to it carefully, guys. He says, between stimulus and our response. So stimulus is something which stimulates us to take action, right? So between stimulus and response, there is a space. Is there a space? Between the stimulus and the response, there is a tiny bit of space. And in this space, we have the power to choose, right? And that choice can lead you to freedom and success. So, we all, as young adults, have this amazing opportunity, this space where we can make a choice. And that choice can either be a step towards your goal, towards what you want in life, or it can be a downfall too. So you have to choose wisely. And only when you choose wisely, choose accordingly to what you want for your life can be an amazing life with a lot of happiness and a lot of success. But how many of us wants to do this? How many of us are ready to take this plunge and say, this is what I will do and I'll make sure this is what I'll achieve? We all have big plans, big dreams and big aspirations, but are we really to give in and sacrifice and make this one life of ours the best life? Or somehow we are telling ourselves, subconsciously maybe, that I'm okay to lead an average life, to lead a mediocre life, a life with monotonous happenings, a life which I'm not fully so happy about, but I'm okay, I'll adjust. Are we telling this to ourselves somehow? In some way we are, right? So why not tell ourselves, no, I am not okay to settle for the average. I am not okay to settle for the limited, but I want to be limitless. Can you all tell yourself that you all, because you all are, this is a fact, we all are great spiritual beings here in this physical form to live the best version of ourselves, and not just version of ourselves, but to support each other, to love each other, to make sure each one of us, through as a community, come together and make this human life a great, great spiritual experience. Can we all do this? Because we are meant to be doing this. And I think on this great day of Teachers' Day, which we celebrate to honor all our masters, all our gurus, our parents, our friends, our teachers, this day can be a day where we can take this oath within and tell ourselves, I am not going to be a limited version, but an unlimited version with superpowers. I think we should inspire ourselves and inspire everybody else in our life to lead a life of happiness, to lead a life of meaning, and lead a life of compassion. I urge all of you to take this into your hearts, into your lives, and make your lives something very, very, very amazing. I once again thank the Rotarians, the Rotary Club, this wonderful, great college with such amazing team. The principal, you all are really blessed to be a part of such a great establishment. I wish all of you, all you young, upcoming lawmakers, lawyers, whatnot, a great, great future. May all of you strive and may all of you make your life the best way you want to do it. I wish you a lot of success. Lastly, I want to say one amazing saying told by a great writer, a maverick. It was called. Any guesses? Who he was? The very legendary Kannada journalist. Ravi Benegare. Exactly. He once says, ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೊರಟ್ರೆ ಬರೀ ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರ, ಆದರೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೊರಡು ನೀನು ಹಿಂದೆ ದುಡ್ಡು, ಯಶಸ್ಸು, ಧೈರ್ಯ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ವಿಶ್ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊರಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಿಂದೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲದೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಆಶಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ once again, thank you guys. Thank you for having me here. It was a great, great pleasure for me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking insights. I would now like to request our next guest of honor, Sri T.J. Venuka Prasad, former professor, Bangalore University, to join us for his felicitation response.
ಸರ್, ಕನ್ನಡ ಬೆಳಗೆದವರು ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹಾಡ್ತಾರಂತ ಒಂದು ಹಾಡು ಹಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಆಸ್ ಎ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಷಿಯನ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಯು.
ಈ ಕೆಲಸ ನನ್ನ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮುಜುಗರ ಆಯಿತು. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಸಿಂಗರ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್, ಬಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಐ ಸೆಡ್, if you really follow your passion, you can do anything. And recently I made one song, a Kannada song. ನನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತ all okay ಅಂತ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Happy ಆಗಿದೆ, right? So he is a good friend of mine. So he wrote this song for me. He composed this song also, and he said, "One minute, come on, let's go. We'll go to the studio and make you sing." And I believed in him. So because I believed in myself, bathroom had a experience in the studio lo adabodu, same ಅದೇ room, share size. Actually, this is a great day to dedicate this song also, because ಇದು ಶಾರದಾ ಮಾತೆಗೆ ಅರ್ಪಿಸೋ ಹಾಡು. ಶಾರದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಶಾರದೆ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸು ಈ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ. ಶಾರದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಶಾರದೆ ಅನುಗ್ರಹಿಸು ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ. ಬಿಡಿಸು ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಮಾರ್ಗವ, ಭರಿಸು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಜ್ಞಾನವ. ನೀನಿದ್ದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯೋಚನೆ. ತ್ಯಜಿಸು ಅಂಧಕಾರವ, ಬೆಳಗು ಜ್ಞಾನದ ದೀಪವ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನಿನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಶಾರದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಶಾರದೆ ಅನುಗ್ರಹಿಸು ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ. ಹಿಂದೂ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನ ಪಾರಸೀಕ ಜನರು ಧ್ಯಾನ, ಒಂದೇ ರಕುತ ಒಂದೇ ಜೀವ ಅನ್ನೋ ಗುಣವು ನಿನಗಿರಲಿ. ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಡ ಬಿಗುಮಾನ, ನಿನ್ನ ಶ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗುವುದು ಸನ್ಮಾನ. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸ್ನೇಹ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಜೀವನ ನಿನ್ನದಾಗಿರಲಿ. ಶಾರದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಶಾರದೆ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸು ಈ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಶುಭೋದಯ ಹೇಳೋದು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಶುಭ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ತಿಳಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಕಾಲಾವಧಿಯೂ ಇದೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. 3 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ 4 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ. ಒಂದು, ನಾನು ಟೋಪಿ ಹಾಕಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ 38 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದು. ಅವರಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಇದು ಬೇಡ ಅನ್ಸಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನಿಜವಾದ ಕಾರಣ, ನಾನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹಲವಾರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ತೊಡಸ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಯಾರೇ ಬಂದ್ರು ನನ್ನ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗು, ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಅಂಗಳದಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾತುಕತೆ, ನನ್ನ ವೈಫೈ ಟೀ ಕಾಫಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು, ಹಾಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೂ ಬೇರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ನವರು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನ ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೆಸರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ, ಹಾಗೆ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 6 ದಿವಸ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಅರ್ಧ ದಿವಸ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಮಗನಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಮೀಸಲಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ. ಸೊ ಭಾನುವಾರ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಇರ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಶನಿವಾರ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅರ್ಧ ದಿವಸ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೂ ನನಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯವರು. ಕಳೆದ ವರ್ಷ ಶೇಷಾಚಲ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅವರು ಬನ್ನಿ ಸನ್ಮಾನಿಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರು. ಹಾಗೆ ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಕರೆದ್ರು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಲಯರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಎಡಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕರೆದಿದ್ರು. ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಕಾರಣ, ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಕಷ್ಟವನ್ನು ಎದುರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ನಾನು ಆ 100 ಎಕರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇದ್ದಂತಹ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರನ ಸುಮಾರು 330 ಎಕರೆ ಕಾಡನ್ನೇ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು 200ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು 250ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಣಿವೆಗಳನ್ನ, ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳನ್ನ ನಾನು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೊರಟೆ. ಅದರ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಬೂ ವ್ಯಾಲಿ, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಮುಖಂಡಕಾಯಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋದೆ. ಈಗ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 640 ಎಕರೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೂ ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಪತ್ರಿಕಾ ರಂಗದವರು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮೀಡಿಯಾದವರು ಬಹಳ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಅದು ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳು ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಪತ್ರ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಈ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೊರಟಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಲು ನಮ್ಮ ಲಾಯರ್ ಸಾಹೇಬರು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, 2 ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. PA ಇಲಾಖೆಗೆ ಉಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದು ನಾನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಕಪ್ ಟೀ ತಗೊಂಡು PA ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಇವತ್ತು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಉಳಿತು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಲಾಯರ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು. ಅದೇ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿಯವರ ತಂದೆಯವರು, ಮಾವನವರು, ನಾನು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಮದುವೆ ಆದಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ SJRC ಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದವರು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಲಾಯರ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ರೇಡಿಯೋಗಳಿಗೆ ಈ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಷಯ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗಲೂ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಗಿಡ ಮರ ಅಂತ ಬೆಳೆದಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ನೀರು ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕುತ್ತು ಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಪಾರಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, www.BUBPARK ನೆನಪಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಬಯೋ ಪಾರ್ಕ್, BUBPARK.com. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಾವು ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ರೆ ಅದು ಉಳಿಲಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ಇಡೀ ಕಾಲೇಜು, ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು, ಬಳಗ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಮುಂದುವರ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 11 ರಿಂದ 12 ಜನ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಮೇಕರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದೀವಿ. ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೆ PCCF ಇಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಚೀಫ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹಾಕಿದೀವಿ. ತಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಕೋರಿಕೆ, ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಯಾವತ್ತು ಸೋಡ್ ಫೈಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಕೋಲ್ ಫೈಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ನೋಡೋದು ಮನ್ಸೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಗತ್ತ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಸುಮಾರು 20,000ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನ ನನಗೆ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪೇನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದು ಫಲಶ್ರುತಿಯಾಗಿ ಈಗ UGC ಇಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲೂ ಅದನ್ನ ಬಳಸಬಹುದು. UGC ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಸೂಚನೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಇದೆಯೋ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಯೋಡೈವರ್ಸ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸೂಚನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಅದನ್ನ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದು ಶಾಲೆಗಳಿಗೆ, ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಆ ಪತ್ರವನ್ನ ನಾನು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ, ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೊರಡೋಣ. ಈ ಮೂರನೇದಾಗಿ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಆದಂತಹ ಕೋವಿಡ್, ಕೊರೋನಾ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಕಲುಷಿತವಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ವಿಷಯ, ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತರವಾಗಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೊರಟಾಗ ನನ್ಗನ್ಸಿದ್ದು, ನಾನು ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಜರ್ನಲಿಸ್ಟ್, ಹಾಗೆ ಡಿಬೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರಣ ಫಿಲಾಂಥ್ರಪಿಸ್ಟ್, ನಿಮ್ಮಂತವರು, ಜೊತೆಗೂಡಿದವರು. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕರೆದಾಗ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಜನ ಇವತ್ತು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜನಗಳನ್ನ ನೆನೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನು ಮನೆಯದೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಅಂಶ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, KLE ಕಾಲೇಜಿನವರು ಅವರೇ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ್ ಅವರು ಸಹಾಯ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿತೀಶ್ ಅವರು ಸಹಾಯ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದಂತ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಅನುಷ ಅವರು ಇವರು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಲಾಯರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ವಿಜಯಲ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಕಾರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೆ ಈ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಇನ್ನೇನು ಬೇರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. 64 ವರ್ಷ ನನಗೆ ಏನೂ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. 63-64 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ನನಗೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದು ಉಪಚಾರ, ಮನೆಯವರಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳ ಸಹಾಯದಿಂದ ವನದೇವಿಯ ಕೃಪೆಯಿಂದ ನಾನು ಪಾಲಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಆ ವನದೇವಿ ಕೃಪೆಗೆ ಪಾತ್ರ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥವರು ನಮ್ಮ KLE ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಒಂದು ತಂಡ. ಅದರಿಂದ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾತುಗಳ ಜೊತೆ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಸಮಯದ ಅಭಾವ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಡಿ. ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಬಂದು ನಾವೇನೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಬಯೋ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಜಿಯೋ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಒಬ್ರು ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿಯೋ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಒಬ್ಬ ಲೇಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಅಪೀಲ್ ಹಾಕಿತ್ತು. ಹಾಗೆ ನಾನು ಜಿಯಾಲಜಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೆ, ಆಗ ಕರೆದಿದ್ರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ನೀವು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಜಿಯೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಾಕ್ ಅಂತ, ಭೂಮಿ ಅಂತ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಭೂಮಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ರಾಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಜಿಯಾಲಜಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆ ಜನಗಳು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸೋ ಮಾಡೋದು ಜಿಯೋ ಟೂರ್ ನ ಉದ್ದೇಶ. ಆ ಜಿಯೋ ಟೂರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಗ ಜಡ್ಜ್ ಅವರ ಕೋರಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಗುಡ್ಡಗಳು ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣವು ಆರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಣ್ಣು ಹೇಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೀರು ಹೇಗೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ನೀರು ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗೋದನ್ನು ತಡಿತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ನಗರೀಕರಣದಲ್ಲಿ, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನ ಒಂದು ತಲೆಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆಯಾಗಿ ಭೂಮಿಯ ಒಂದು ಮೇಂಟೆನೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕೆಟ್ಟದಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊರಟಿದೀವಿ. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾರು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ವಿನಂತಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಮೀಲ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬೇಡ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬನ್ನಿ. ನನ್ನ ಮೊದಲು ಹೇಗೆ ನಾನು ನಡೆಸೋದಿದೆ ಆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮುಂದುವರಿಲಿ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಜಿಯೋ ಟೂರ್ಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದಿಂದ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಪತ್ರ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಾಲೆಗಳು ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಶಾಲಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾನು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಈ ಜಿಯೋ ಟೂರ್ನ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿ. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಬೇರೆಲ್ಲ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಪರವಾಗಿ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 6ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. 1 ರಿಂದ 5 ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ 6 ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಯಾರು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತಾನು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಆ ಲೇಡಿ ಒಬ್ರು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಕಲಿತಾ ಹೋದ ಹಾಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬಯೋ ಜಿಯೋ ಹೈಡ್ರೋ ಅಂತ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬನ್ನಿ. ರೋಟರಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯವರು ಕೆಲವು ಶಾಲೆಗಳನ್ನ ದತ್ತು ತಗೊಂಡು ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬಂದು ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು 25-30 ಜನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬಂದು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ನಾವು ವಿಷಯ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ವ್ಯಾನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರೊಂದು ಕಾಫಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಕಷ್ಟ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಬಯೋಜೀವ ಹೇಳೋದಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನಗನ್ಸಿದ್ದು, ನಾವು 65-70 ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಮೌನಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಚ್ಚಿದ್ದು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಬೆಟ್ಟಗಳನ್ನ ಕಡಿದು ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಕಾಡುಗಳನ್ನ ನಾಶ ಮಾಡಿದ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ಬಹುದು, ಆದ್ರೆ ತಿದ್ದುಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ. ಆ ತಿದ್ದುಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ದಿಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹೊಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬೈಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಬೇಡ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮೊಮ್ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಆಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಬೇಡ ಅನ್ನೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಈಗ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಇದನ್ನ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೇಬೇಕು. ಅವತ್ತು IAS, IFS, IPS ಇದ್ರು, ಯಾಕೆ ಕಲಿಯಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ? ಅವತ್ತು ಲಾಯರ್ಸು, ಜಡ್ಜಸ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರು, ಯಾಕೆ ಕಲಿಯಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾವು ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕವರು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡವರೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ತಪ್ಪನ್ನ ತಿದ್ದುಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಜ್ಞಾನಭಾರತಿ ಆವರಣ ಈಗ ಬಯೋಜಿಯೋ ಹೈಡ್ರೋ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಅವರು IAS, IFS, IPS ಆದಾಗ ನಾವು ಕಂಡಂತ ಅನಾಹುತಗಳು ತಪ್ಪಬಹುದು. ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಕುಡಿಯೋ ನೀರು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ನಾನು ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು 100 ಬೋರ್ವೆಲ್ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ದೆ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ. ಆಗ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಬಂತು, ನಾವು ನಾಳೆ ಏನ್ ನೀರು ಕೊಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ಲೇಡಿ ಲತಾಕ್ಷರ ಅವರು BWSSB ಚೇರ್ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರು. ನಾನು ನಾಳೆ ಏನ್ ನೀರು ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಏನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ನೀರು? ಬೋರ್ವೆಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಳೆ ನೀರಿಲ್ಲ, ದಿಗ್ಭ್ರಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥಿತ ರೂಪ ಇದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಚೀಫ್ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಚೀಫ್ ಎಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದ್ರೆ 6 ತಿಂಗಳು ಮೊದಲೇ ಈ ನೀರು ಕೆಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗಮನ ತರಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು. ಆ ತರದೇ ಕಾರಣ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಹುದು, ಅದನ್ನ ಇಷ್ಟು ತುಂಬ ಬೇಡ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಆ ಕಾರ್ಯನ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮುಂದೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ದೊಡ್ಡವರಾದಾಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಿದು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಮೊದಲು. ಆ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಈ 3 ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನ ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆ ಕೊಡೋ ಬಯೋಜಿಯೋ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು 3 ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಶುದ್ಧವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿಲಿಂಡರ್ನ ನಾವು ನೀರು ಬಾಟಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ಸಿಲಿಂಡರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಸಿಲಿಂಡರ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕಾಲ ಬಂದೇ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು ಮೊನ್ನೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಮಲೇಷ್ಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದನ್ನ ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಬಹುದು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಭೇಟಿ ಆಗೋಣ, ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಸೇರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಓಡಾಡ್ತಿರೋಣ. ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಪತ್ರ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ತಾವು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹಿರಿಯರು ಅಥವಾ ಸಾಧ್ವಿಯರು ಕೈ ಆಗೋರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿದೀವಿ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಈ ಕಡೆಯವರೆಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಕಡೆಯವರೆಗೂ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಸೇರಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಯಾವುದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮಾಲಿಟಿ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to call upon Sri Ranganatha Rao, sir, to share with us his felicitation response.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಿರಿಯರು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ವೃಂದದವರು, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರು ಹಾಗೂ ರೋಟರಿ ಸಂಘದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳು. ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಈ ಸನ್ಮಾನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಗುರುತಿಸಿ ಸನ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲು ನಮಗೆ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜನ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಹುರಿದುಂಬಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದು, ಓದು ಒಂದೇ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೆಸ್ತೀರಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನುಷ್ಯತ್ವವನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಉಳಿಸ್ತೀರಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ದೊಡ್ಡವರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರಾದ ನೀವು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ ನೀವೇನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮುಂದೆ ನೀವು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಾಗ್ತೀರಿ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ಮನೆಗೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಏನು ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹಾರೈಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ. ಒಬ್ಬ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸರ್ವಪಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಧಾಕೃಷ್ಣನ್. ಕೇವಲ ಒಬ್ಬ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಪತಿ ಹುದ್ದೆ ತನಕ ಹೋಗೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಹೇಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಾಗಿದ್ದರು, ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಾಗಿದ್ದವರು ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಯವರು. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇವತ್ತು ಅವ್ರ ಪೇಟ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಆ ಪೇಟ ಜರಿ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಪೇಟವನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ತಾತನವರಾದ ವಿ ಸೀತಾರಾಮಯ್ಯನವರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸರ್ವಪಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಧಾಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಕೊಂತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಜರಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರನ್ನ ಹಾಕೊಂತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಸರ್ ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಯ್ಯನವರು ಮತ್ತೆ BMC ಕಂಠ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಓದು ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸದ ಜೊತೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಹವ್ಯಾಸ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಆ ಹವ್ಯಾಸ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ಸಿಂಗರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಾಗ್ಬೋದು, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಮೂಲ ಕಾರಣ ಯಾರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು, ಈ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್. ಇವತ್ತೇ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಈ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ತರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಿರಿಯರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತು ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಗೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೂಲ ಕಾರಣ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ, ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲ್, ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಸೌಕರ್ಯವನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಮುಂದೆ ಬರಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಅಪೇಕ್ಷಿಸಿದವರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೌದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ವೃಂದದವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನನಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ DV ಗುಂಡಪ್ಪನವರು. ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಒಳಗಿದ್ದವನಲ್ಲ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಪರಿಚಾರಕನಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ GP ರಾಜರತ್ನಂರವರು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಾಗಿದ್ದವರು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಕುವೆಂಪುರವರು, J. ಶಿವರುದ್ರಪ್ಪನವರು, ವಿ ಸೀತಾರಾಮಯ್ಯನವರು, ಹೀಗೆ ಅನೇಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿದ್ರು. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಈಗ ಸರ್ವಪಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಧಾಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ತಾತನವರಿಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಾಗಿದ್ದರು. ನಾನು BSc ಒಳಗೆ ಸೈಲಾಸ್ ಮಾರರ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಓದ್ಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾತವರ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಆ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಇದು ತಗೋಬಹುದಾ ಅಂತ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಪಕ್ಕದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ರಾಧಾಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವರು ನನ್ನ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂಥ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಸರ್ವಪಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಧಾಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವರು. ಅವರು ಉಪರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಪತಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಅವ್ರ ಕಲ್ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಒಳಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಸಾರೋಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಸಾರೋಟನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ತನಕ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನಾವು ಗೌರವ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಅನುಭವ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರು ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ನೀವು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಫಾರಿನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಒಬ್ಬ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗ್ಲಿ. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ವಾತಾವರಣ, ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಒಳಗೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕರೆಸಿ ಗೌರವಿಸಿ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Thank you, sir, for your gracious words. Now, I may like to humbly request our principal, sir, Professor Dr. J. Mallikarjunaya, to render his felicitation response on this very auspicious occasion.
To be born as a teacher is an opportunity unique. To reach to the podium second time in the same program is also an opportunity unique. That's something. First thing first, my heartiest greetings to all my dear colleague friends in the auditorium. I must express my deep sense of gratitude to the Rotary Club and all the office bearers and members who have felicitated me today. I must also say, my achievements, my accomplishments do not come just out of my efforts. My accomplishments, my achievements are the result of the dedicated efforts, support, motivation that comes from my army, that is my dear colleagues. Thus I receive this felicitation indeed on behalf of all of you, and symbolically I have been felicitated. It is indeed a felicitation of all of you, and I dedicate it to you. In fact, I am aware of the mentoring, motivation, and the effort that you all put in shaping the lives of people here. Thus, once again, I take this opportunity to dedicate this felicitation to you. And a couple of things more, just a couple of things. It is said education is power. That power builds the nation, and the teacher's tribe is in charge of that power. Thus, the teachers, if they mind, they decide the future of the world, not just the country. But it's not to express a sad note, but to recall the reality. As I often talk about this matter, today everyone wants a good teacher, students, parents, and stakeholders. But the unfortunate thing is that hardly any student, hardly any parent want to look at teaching as the career or the profession, as the case may be. I think something needs to be done in addressing this menace if we are looking forward for bright future of our country. Something needs to be done in this regard, and the tribe of good teachers should expand. Otherwise, nation will lose its hope. Is what I'd like to caution on this occasion for all the stakeholders. Well, for us, the teachers, as usual on this occasion, I do not forget to mention this. That is, for teachers, it is a day for introspection. However young you are, however old you are, the position that we occupy is wise and thankful. With the closed eyes, children are going to listen to us, children are going to trust in us, children are going to believe us, and there is a greater responsibility on us. Let us this day understand the responsibility and rededicate ourselves to fill the position of teacher and try to touch the lives of children whom we come across to make their future bright. It is said an average teacher teaches, the good teacher convinces, the best teacher inspires. This day indeed is to commemorate the effort of that best teacher. The best teacher is there in all of us, and the best teachers who inspire us. And we must understand that responsibility, and we must try to do something beyond our duty. The roles that you are playing as mentors would definitely take you to be the inspiring teacher, and I once again appeal to you, try to elevate yourselves to the status of that ideal teacher. And about the students, trust me, it's you who make the teachers inspiring. Without you, no teacher would ever become an inspiring teacher. Your curiosity, your response, your dedication, your cooperation enthuses us. It encourages us. You are the fountainhead of spirit for our activity as teachers. Thus, the due credit should go to you. However, to end my talk, once again, while I take this opportunity to greet my colleagues and all teachers, I also would like to tell my dear student friends that be open for inspiration. It's no surprise that every successful man or woman, as the case may be, has somebody as guru in their life, inspiring them and touching them in a variety of ways. Otherwise, the talent goes wasted. So be optimistic about having a guru in your life, and also use the support of that guru to reach your goal. With this, once again, thank you all for a very patient hearing. My dear students, wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your words have always been a source of inspiration and encouragement for all of us. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to most humbly request our chief guest for the event, Mr. Uday Bhaskara sir, District Governor, Rotary Club, to bless us with his words of wisdom on the occasion.
Happy afternoon and everyone namaskara. President Shrikant of Rotary Bangalore, the members of the Rotary Bangalore, extremely grateful to have these four people whom we have acknowledged today on the stage. The teachers, the students. Happy Teachers' Day to all of you. Very, very happy to stand in front of you to share a few of my thoughts for the simple reason. The future for all of you is ahead. Whatever it's been happening until now, probably until you come out of the college, you are in the safe havens of the parents and the teachers. And after the degree, you will be getting into the real life, where there could be many challenges you should be ready to face. There are three things you are going to be tested with in your lifetime. Whether you are rich or poor, whether you are intelligent or not so much. The life is going to test you with three things. First one is the money. Money is such a thing that whatever you earn, you feel it is less. I have a friend who is immensely rich, but I always find him short of money. So money is something you need to learn to manage money as you go forward in life and try to put the best use and try to have the happiness of, try to be happy with whatever you earn and still continue to earn better. Money is not everything, somebody said, but you probably didn't earn it well. First you earn the money so well, then you can say that money is not everything. So friends, please, your life, large amount of your life, happiness is going to be defined the way you are going to manage your money you earn. Number two, second most important one is how you manage your health. We are so busy in our lives, so busy in making our careers, so busy in making money that we forget about our health, which is going to cost a bombshell as you go forward in life. You might have been probably sacrificed your health to earn money. Very shortly you realize that you are spending all your money to maintain your health. So from this stage onwards, if you are able to manage health, I think you are done pretty good in your life. The last but not the least is how you manage your relationship. One of the most important things in your life will be how you manage the interpersonal relationship. The relationship with the spouses, relationship with your boss, relationship with your friends, relationship with the community, relationship with whomever you bump into. Of course, you are lawyers, I'm sure you know all these things, but these three things are how you well managed will define your life. Because it's a Teachers' Day, I thought let me share one of the instances which has been the most inspiring for me. Couple of years back, along with my brother, we were driving down in the downtown San Francisco, where my brother said, "ಈ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋರೆಲ್ಲ multi-millionaires and billionaires. One of the top CEOs ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಜೈಮಹಲ್ ಅಂತಿರಲ್ಲ, like that you have it here. Only the extraordinary billionaires are in this place." So we were driving down in the roads and trying to look at every house, which one was bigger than the other, one was more beautiful than the other. Suddenly stopped in front of a house. It's not a house actually, probably a palace I would call. This probably would have been on a 2-acre plot, a huge compound, and I could see a very, very palatial building. He said, "See, this belongs to my friend." Usually we don't drop into the houses like this without calling. But let me try, because this guy is also from Bangalore and he likes Kannada guys. So in Bandidre probably he will like it. Let me take a check. He called him and found that he's still at home. It was late in the evening, around 6:30, 7 o'clock, he was back. Then, probably they spoke and probably he must have invited, he said, "Let's go." As soon as we drove into the compound, I looked at the left side and saw about 6 cars. They probably the richest and the most beautiful and expensive cars I probably could see under one roof. It was on the left side. On the right side, I see a building. Probably our Maharaja Virutarala, Anta Mane iddanಗಿದೆ. But the latest and the best, it was looking gorgeous. I said, wonderful to get in here. And the my brother's friend, he came and greeted us. He took me around. While just before going, my brother just cautioned me. He said, Nodappa, he is the top 100 CEOs of the Silicon Valley. He could be one of the top billionaires. So, just like that, he was trying to gosh me. Then once we got him, we found that his wife and children were in Bangalore. So he was alone. And after a few minutes of discussion, he himself volunteered and said, can I take you around my house? I said, that's what I wanted. Actually, I didn't ask you. Then he took me around the whole house. Friends, this house probably had everything what the money can buy. The best of the things the whole world can offer, it was there in this house. Obviously, a person in the top 100 CEOs having $1 billion, he can afford this, should not be a surprise. Only thing was when he took me around, I was looking at everything was top class, but in the middle of the house, there was a photograph of a person. And that person looked very, very poor, very rustic. ಯಾವುದೋ ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರಬಹುದೇನೋ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಂಥ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಯೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಫೋಟೋಗೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Immediately my thought was, probably his father must have been, otherwise why will he put the photograph here? Then after some time I asked him, is this your father? He said, no, my father's photo is inside. This is my teacher, school teacher, Ramakrishna. I was surprised and I didn't know what else to ask because this man was looking very rustic and very old, not very old actually, looking very poor, the clothes, the looks of that. Then I said, again, sir, you ತಂದೆ photo ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. Surprisingly, you have put your teachers, I'm very surprised, and anyway, good it is. Illappa, ella ataralla. I come from a village, is about 80 kilometers from Bangalore. Let me tell you in Kannada what he said. Nan dodda porki. I was discarded and hopeless fellow. I was the biggest rowdy in the whole town. Whole family had left hopes on me thinking that ನಾನು ರಿಪೇರಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಆ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಲಿ ನನ್ನ 8ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಾನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾಯಿ ಹೊಡೆದು he repaired me. I said, come on, how did he hit you? Sir, ನಾನು ಎಂತವನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಫಲ today I stand as one of the top 100 CEOs of the Silicon Valley, and people think I'm rich, it's no doubt. But all of this because of not my parents, because of this teacher Ramakrishna. Friends, it is here. I'm requesting all the teachers here to be a Ramakrishna in somebody's life. And I'm also challenging all the students here to find the Ramakrishna in your life so that you will become an extraordinary person like this. They say, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava. For everybody, the parents are the most important and the precious ones. After the parents, if you look back, if you close your eyes, it's not for you now. You may think that they're very harsh on you, they're very tough on you, they're very strict with you, blah, blah, blah. You might think it's okay. But as you grow older and older, when you close your eyes and think about your past, soon after the parents, soon after your siblings and relatives, one of the first people their faces flashes across are the teachers who made us what we are today. So once again, congratulating all the teachers who are making a lot of difference in the lives of the students and the fortunate students who are here in this wonderful college, that you graduate and face the world in such a way that your parents and teachers will be proud of all of you. Once again, thanks for giving me this opportunity to address all of you. Thank you.
request Principal Dr. J. Mallikarjunaya to honor the chief guest.
Thank you, sir. As we arrive at the conclusion of this prestigious occasion, I would like to invite our very industrious and decisive IQAC coordinator, Dr. Manoj Kumar V. Hiramat, sir, to present the vote of thanks on behalf of the entire Kelly Law College fraternity.
Good afternoon, everybody. Wish you happy Teachers' Day. On this auspicious day, we have assembled here to express our gratitude to all the teachers who taught us and also to show tribute to a great teacher of our country, Sir Radha Krishna. On this occasion, very aptly, Rotary Club, Floral, joined hands with Kelly Law College and felicitated teachers on this occasion. Before I do my pious duty of expressing gratitude, we would like to express our gratitude to all the teachers and administrative staff of our college representing memento on the occasion of Teachers' Day. On this occasion, we felt it would be apt if the students present memento to their teachers. So I request Mr. Jayan to send students one by one to present a memento to our beloved teachers. I request Anita Madam to receive the memento from a student. Please. Anita Madam, please. Queen, please come on the stage. I request teachers to come on the stage and receive memento on the Teachers' Day. Come right now. Request Radha Madam to receive it. Teachers, please come from the right side. Matesh, sir. Request Mr. Prasad, sir. Mr. Tanmay. Dr. Anita. Dr. Kavya. Ms. Tilaka. Ms. Nipali. Ms. Sarna Vaidya. Ms. Soumya. Ms. Divya. Ms. Ms. Ankita Kapoor. Ms. Demasmita. Ms. Sharmila. Ms. Chandrakala. Ms. Ayuba. Ms. Pavitra. Ms. Arpit. Ms. Jeannie. Ms. Ashwini. Ms. Deepa Raj. Dr. Manish Harris. Dr. Mansoor. Mr. Lakshmi Prasad. Dr. Siddharth. Dr. H. G. Gowda, Professor. Mr. Manjunath. Mr. Ashwin. Mr. Nani. Dr. Chetan Prasad. Ms. Supriya. Ms. Ramya. Ms. Jyoti. Ms. Jayalakshmi. Ms. Girija. Mr. Venkaran. Mr. Sunil. Glenn. Ms. Akshata. Mr. Vesina. Mr. Harsh Pratap. Ms. Salary. Dr. Sunita B. Mr. P. And to myself. Yes. So any amount of gift, any kind of gift will not suffice as a gratitude to the teacher's service, but just it's a token of remembrance we have presented this memento. Now, I will do my first obligation of rendering vote of thanks. So on this auspicious occasion, I definitely should thank, and all of you should put a hands together to appreciate a melodious invocation song sung by Rotarian P. Rajan. So that is wonderful. On this occasion, I thank the student of our principal, that is Mr. Prabhakar Mutali Deshpande, for delivering teacher's day address, and it was very apt address on the occasion, sir. Thank you so much. I take this opportunity to thank the chief guest of the function today, Mr. Uday Bhaskar, District Governor, Rotary Club. Sir, thank you for your gracious presence and honoring all the teachers. And on this occasion, Rotary Club, in association with Kerala Law College, felicitated 5 teachers. I thank all the 5 teachers for receiving our felicitation. I thank Sir C.S. Patil. I thank Sri Karan Karagare, President of BENGALURU. I thank P.K. Rika Prasad sir, who is our teacher for a long time. I thank Sri Ranganath Rao sir. I thank Srikant sir, President of Rotary Club, for hosting this event. I thank our Principal Dr. J. Mallikarjuna sir for supporting us in attending this event. I thank all the Rotarians, specifically mentioning Mr. Sundaresh and Ms. Suma Janardhan, and all other Rotarians who have joined hands in celebrating Teachers' Day with daily service of college. I also thank my students who did anchoring, Mr. Atar Mehta and Arushi, that was a good anchoring. I thank all the students for being a part of this event. Thank you very much. So,
I thank Dr. J. Mallikarjuna and all the KLE staff members and all those people who are behind this successful event. I request all the dignitaries to join hands with Rotary to do future events, and I request Mr. Karuna Bedagare to spread few words about Rotary in his magazine or whatever it is. We are going to do some events in some of the government schools, so I look forward to Prarthana to help us in doing those with their expertise. Because we know only to organize the things, probably their expertise will help us. Because the government schools, there are a lot of infrastructure, but they need certain basic things, like lab or some smart boards and all those things. I expect Prarthana and even the KLE Law College to help us in doing this work in these schools so that their expert advice will be of value. And I look forward to all the dignitaries to join Rotary and help us in serving the people. Thank you very much.
I request my student to present a memento to Mr. Uday Gowda for technical support. I guess with that, we call it a day. I request all of you to rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्ज्वल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे